Welcome to a tutorial video on server-side PHP. In this video, I'm going to talk about the server global variable. So when we're using PHP as a server-side programming language, we have access to a number of different superglobals. That is, these are global variables accessed in the highest variable of scope, as well as super, which means they're even higher than that, which means that we can use them in whatever context we want and always have access to them. There are a number of different superglobals we have access to when using PHP as a server-side. One of them, and sometimes the most important depending on what's going on, is the server variable. Now, all superglobals in this context start with an underscore, which signifies they are a superglobal in the PHP context. Notice it's a $sign, so it's a variable, underscore, and then full all capital letters server. The server contains information about the server itself, the context it's running in, what port it's running on, things like that. Any information that would be in a server is contained within the server variable. Now, it is an example of an associative array within PHP, which means it's a series of key value pairs. And so in this example right here, I'm using server-side PHP. Notice the opening tag and closing tag, and then within this, doing a for each. And so we're looping through all of the key value pairs within server. Again, it's an associative array, so it's made up of key value pairs, and is a superglobal server, so it's information about the server. So let's go look at this. I'll hop over here for a second. We notice the document root is the folder I'm running out of, server-side PHP. It has a remote address, a remote port. It tells what version I'm running, development server, what protocol I'm running, local server name, port, all of these information that would be part of the server. So when we're running PHP as part of our server-side programming language environment, sometimes we want information about the server. So we want to know things like what port is this running on, or, and sometimes very important, what is the user agent that requested information? We can use that then to figure out, okay, is this a Windows computer? Is this running on something else? And right here we could see that. For example, this is a Windows NT machine. It's Windows 10, which is what it signifies, as well as a 64-bit architecture. These are just informations we can pull out of that. We can also see that it accepts gzip, deflate, and br. So we could, in fact, use different ways of compressing data by looking at what the server accepts and changing our output for the client side. So this is just one example of accessing the superglobals within the PHP programming language when used in a server context. There are a number of other ones that will be talked about in other videos, but server is sometimes the most important because it gives us information about the server itself. Again, local port, what it's running on, the version it's running on, information we need as developers, if we don't already have it, to craft our code and optimize it in the best way. And again, it's a superglobal, it starts with an underscore, full capital letters, and it is an associative array, so it's a series of key value pairs, and we can break that down right here as just a standard for each that is echoing paragraph tags to allow us to look at this information right here. Thanks for watching.